Ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays to everyone out there. Welcome to the Coffee and Donut Show with yours truly, the Grumpy OG, the Master of Ceremony, the greatest man alive, the old man you love to hate. It's Crescent Legend. Welcome to another Coffee and Donuts. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy Turkey Day to all the people who celebrate Thanksgiving, because a lot of people don't celebrate the holiday. But hey, salute to everybody that's doing their thing. Oh man, we got some things to talk about. Yes, we got some things to talk about. We getting at the end of the year. But we got some things to talk about. There's a lot going on in the world right now as far as boxing goes. And of course, we always going to disagree and agree on some things, and we're going to hold our ground on whatever it is that we stand for. But there's a few things I do want to talk about this morning on Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So what are y'all doing this morning as y'all come in? Smash the like button and let us know what we having with our coffee and donuts. If you up there cooking or you watching your family cookie band, the taste tester and all that good stuff. Well, salute to you and yours, and let's have a good mood, a good day. High energy, high vibrations, nothing negative. This is the way it's supposed to be. It's a day when you enjoying yourself with your friends and family, and for the ones who don't have family or friends to chill with, you can come hang out with your boy. You know what I mean? I don't be doing too much. I'm gonna sit back when I get out here and do what I do. Wait for the sports to come on, be on YT, checking out my favorite podcast with the family and things like that, and just have a good old day. I ain't gonna do too much. I don't get to moving around like that. I'm on a different vibe right now, But anyways, that's not the most important thing. Most important thing is this. Why? I have a question. When did they change the definition of being the A side? Because there is a lot of confusion out there for a lot of people when it comes to discussing the A side of boxing. Like, I never thought in all these years I would be having a discussion or even an argument or disagreements about what the A side is supposed to be doing in the sport of boxing. Now I'm gonna say this for everybody out there that think they the goddamn sharpest pen and lost in the haystack, that you out of your damn mind, and you don't get to change no narratives, no terminology, any of that. A lot of y'all is feeling this new world order stuff, and y'all trying to bring it onto the sport of boxing, but the grumpy OG is not going for it. I'm simply not going for it. You're not going to change nothing around. See, the thing that you should be trying to change, y'all want to change, right? Like calling yourself African American. Won't you have the energy in changing that and start changing what the A side is? Because I don't understand. Okay, so now, to not confuse you people any longer, the A side, according to you softies of today, the terminology of A side is the A side is supposed to cater to everything else. I'm gonna say that again for the people that's slow like myself. The A side is supposed to cater to everything else. The A side is supposed to be the leader of the household, I guess, and do every single thing. But everything else under the A side is not supposed to do anything. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, I disagree with you. Second of all, closed mouths don't get fed. Okay, closed mouths don't get fed. There's no such thing in boxing. And when did it start that the A side, if they don't send nobody nothing, it's a duck? What? What I'm about to say to y'all need to duck down while I swing at y'all with this goddamn information. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to duck down like that damn song with that nonsense. So I'm gonna say it again for the people that is slow like myself. The A side controls everything, so A side gotta pick his opponents and stuff like that. Blah blah, boom boom boom, bang bang bang. Now stop lying, stop the goddamn cat. I don't give a damn how sharp y'all are, how many followers you have. That is not true, okay? That's not true, so stop it. You're not changing the definition. Some of y'all starting to think that y'all are bigger than boxing and y'all can say what the hell y'all want to say and make up all these goddamn rules and regulations. I'm on y'all top. I don't give a damn who you are. Y'all want the smoke? I'll come and give it to you. I don't give a damn how many people you think you body. You can get bodied too, and it ain't hard. Trust me. It's not hard to body somebody that be bodying their damn selves with all this fancy nonsense that they talking. I dare you change the narrative of the A side. So the A side is supposed to do everything. So meaning that the B side gets catered to. Really? So the A side, the one who's the one, is supposed to cater to everybody else? No, you know the saying, closed mouths don't get fed. So with that being said, for all you slow-mos out there, if this, well, I know it's not true, but y'all new definition, whoever gave y'all the right to change the definition of A side, I don't know where y'all got the rights to do that, but I'm going to play y'all a little game with y'all since y'all want to be playing games, okay? Cry me a river, all right? So with that being said, so y'all saying, and they saying that the A side don't send, don't tell anybody that they want to give them a chance to take what they got. It's the damn duck. What? Okay. So that means that every single person that ever existed in the sport of boxing, yeah, I'm on y'all ass. Y'all talk too damn much. That means that every single person in the sport of boxing that was ever the A side, you don't have to be a champion to be the A side. You don't need to be the money man to be the A side. Let's clear this up. Because y'all touch on things, but y'all don't go all the way to the bottom of it. See, that's what the triple grumpy OG do. I'll go to the end. I'll pull the root up. You understand? From the root. That's what I do. That's why I know I cannot be messed with. And I ain't trying to be the king debater, none of that. Because I don't think I'm the king or master debater or none of that. I don't be none of that. But I will warn you, I'm not to be F with. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can debate all day. I don't debate. I chop heads off. That's what I do. This is different. Now, so that means that every single boxer that's been the A side to any opponent, if they ain't called them out and say, I want to fight you when you got to be the lead person, then that's a damn duck. Then the entire damn sport of boxing is a big ass duck, okay? It's a big ass duck. This is what we're gonna do. Boxing is a big ass pond full of damn ducks. Because you're not gonna sit here and then try to change the definition of something and then try to tell you who the definition fits. Who it benefit and who it don't benefit. Y'all sound like a bunch of disgruntled, mad ass, upset ass people who has put too many damn emotions in people that they worship and something that they get entertained by. That's what y'all are. And yeah, that's what y'all are. I ain't trying to hear that nonsense, man. I ain't trying to hear that nonsense. So everybody in the sport of boxing is a goddamn duck. Everybody. Everybody. Okay, so did Ali fight every single goddamn person? No, he didn't. Did Ali call every single person out? No, he didn't. So he's a damn duck. Sugar Ray Robinson, we know he's a damn duck. Everybody that ever laced up the damn gloves in the sport of boxing, that's the A side to something, is a duck because y'all said, oh, well, he ain't fight him. He ain't sent him an offer. Well, how about if the that you say he's supposed to send an offer to, did they ask for it? You know, closed mouth don't get fed. It's a two-way street, knuckleheads. When you walk across the street, you're supposed to look both ways. It's a two-man sport. Last time I checked, the definition of a couple is two, not one. So once again, because this new definition that y'all making up since y'all been so butthurt since some of these fighters been falling apart because none of these fighters, and I mean none of them, that y'all claiming is the best of the best, they ain't looking like they the best of the best. They looking like they the worst of the damn worst, and that's just false. That's not my fault. That's not your fault. Well, it's your fault because you like that fighter like that, and you don't want to stick to the script and keep to the truth. That's your fault. It ain't my fault. I'm not no damn hater. You're just hating the fact of the state that the fighter that who nuts you got in your mouth is disappointing to you. So boxing is nothing but a big ass duck. So we're not gonna freaking exclude anybody because this is what y'all said. Never heard of this, and I'm 55. In my 48 years of studying the damn sport, I never heard of this a day of my life. Never heard of it. So I never heard of it. I want to know who gave y'all the right to change the definition of A side and B side ain't supposed to. The B side ain't supposed to be hungry. How the B side is going to become the A side? The B side is not on a hunt. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. So the B side, they would never eat if they don't go after anything. That's just like you waiting for, it's a girl on your block, it's a girl on your block that you like, that you want to get at, right? But you're going to say the reason why y'all ain't talk because she never said anything to you. It's the same thing. Don't you got to say something to her? Don't somebody got y'all talking about somebody, the A side supposed to throw out challenges. No, the A side ain't supposed to throw out challenges. The A side is supposed to accept all challenges because A side got something that everybody else wants. So it don't make no damn sense. What are y'all talking about? And plus, duh, you big dummies. Duh, the only way, legitimately, a duck is with one signs the goddamn sign of John Hancock and the other one don't. That's the true definition of a damn duck. So Devin Haney never sent Tank Davis any damn thing with his name on it, and Tank didn't sign it. So I don't want to hear that nonsense. Y'all not going to change the definition of a damn duck to fit your narrative because you so butthurt about your soft ass favorite fighter. Man, get up on out of here with that. I ain't having that this morning. Coffee and donut for grown-ups. I'm on a roll right now. Happy Thanksgiving. We're not doing that because he ain't sent an offer. Did they ask for an offer? They don't think they gotta ask for an offer. And then, who the hell is you? Who told you you was the P. Diddy? Who told you you was the #1 goddamn manager? A person gonna call out who the hell they want to call out when the F they want to, not when you want them to. But you ain't gonna sit up here and tell this grown-ass man, cause I'm a grown-ass man, y'all boxing talk is starting to be not too damn grown. I'm a grown-ass man, you ain't gonna tell me that. Y'all sound stupid, I'll be wanting to roll up on y'all if y'all was in my presence and karate chop y'all Adam's apple. Y'all tripping. That's not the true definition of A-side. Where you get that nonsense from? Because somebody has to deny to offer in order to be considered a duck. What are y'all talking about? Y'all be making me mad, man. I'm not trying to hear it. Then people go for hours and hours and hours debating about old ass stuff. This is 2024, and y'all still talking about stuff that happened in 2021 that's not relevant to what's going on now. I don't care what the situation was years ago. I don't care what the situation was years ago, so don't bring that up in any conversation. What matters is what happened recently. Stop trying to change the narrative. Y'all weak-minded, sucker duck, fat ducking, fat fading. Yeah, get out of here with that. I'm tired of this. Y'all don't be cooking. You don't. Won't y'all start telling these people when they be talking this nonsense that they're not cooking? That's their problem. That's why they keep putting all this false information, this hateful information out here, because y'all ain't telling them. Yeah, y'all just going along with man, get out of here. So until you show me, show us that the A side or whoever sent out an offer sheet, sent out whatever, their name on it, and then the person they sent it to didn't sign it, or vice versa. That's a damn duck. You're not gonna, it ain't a duck until you duck the goddamn ink on the paper. That's when it's a damn duck. Just because somebody called you out, there ain't no damn duck. Well, he ain't fight him. He ain't fight him. That's not a fucking duck. Somebody got to do something. Okay, the A side ain't doing nothing. Then whoever these B sides is, they got to go back to the A side. If the A side ain't doing nothing, you supposed to make the A side get to work. You supposed to apply pressure to the A side. That's what you're supposed to do, because that's how you going to get your opportunity against the damn A side. Sitting there waiting. I want to defend my belt against. Get the fuck up on out of here. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. I am not trying to hear that. Not trying to hear that. Y'all getting on my nerves. Y'all starting to be less creative. Where's the creativity at? Where is the creativity? There's none there. Because you're too busy not focusing on the creativity because you're so butthurt about a damn fight. Trying to make somebody seem more vicious, more fearless than the next one. Man, y'all don't get on out here with that nonsense. Click your heels 3 times like Dorothy in hyperspace away from the grumpy OG with that bull crap. All this nonsense. I'm not trying to hear that. Then everything got to be one. Well, who's hungry in the sport right now? Who's hungry in the damn sport? When you clearly see, no matter if somebody's the A side or not, the B side gotta apply pressure in order for you to say that it's a legitimate duck by the A side. Now I'm gonna tell you what was a damn duck. Okay, Jerron Boots Ennis. Jerron Boots Ennis ducking Blair the Flair Cobb. That's more of a damn duck than what the hell y'all talking about, because you know why? Because Blair was applying pressure. Rolling up on Boots multiple damn times. I ain't seen none of your favorite fighters that you said that people are scared to fight them roll up on anybody and apply pressure. Oh, I forgot. The A side's supposed to do that. Oh, I forgot. I was talking to a bunch of retards. Excuse me, pardon my manners. I forgot. You know, that's what the A side's supposed to do. You know what I mean? So Blair Cobb did to Jerron Ennis what Jerron Ennis supposed to do to him. Get the hell up out of here. It's not a duck if the A side don't send an offer. You mule kicks. You jackbutts. Now, when somebody's constantly trying to get at you and telling you, hey, A side, I want to part such a dog, like rolling up on you, rolling up, talking to you, talking to your whole damn camp, talking to your damn family, rolling up on you. Huh? Who rolled up? Who pulled up on Tank? Ain't nobody been pulling up on Tank, and I know Tank is my guy, but I'm not taking up with Tank. I'm just speaking facts. Who pulled up on it? Then y'all still bringing up Devin goddamn Haney. The Haney's is done. Don't bring that Haney's up into the second part of his career start, because right now ain't nothing going on with that boy. And just keep on conversating about it. I'm not promoting his ass. He ain't got nothing going on. He ain't got nothing for me to talk about. The only time I gotta come out and say something, y'all keep on protecting me. Get the hell over it, man. Get over it. Coffee and donuts were going up. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Get the F over it, man. It's mine. I'll be wanting to punch somebody, man. I really do. I'm not trying to hear that. Take that weak ass ish somewhere else. You ain't that good. You ain't that hot. I don't give a damn who you are on here. Everybody think they can be handled and all that. Man, I will squash all you supposed to be big time dudes, because y'all be talking trash half of the damn time. You got to watch out for a person like me who does more listening than talking. doing more watching than lunching. Don't ever think you getting away from the damn facts because you sound stupid. You sound real stupid, man. Come on. Put on your grown folk drawers and stop worshiping these damn fighters. If they soft, they soft. Don't change up on them. Don't do that. So like I said, because of your new terminology, everybody in boxing is a damn duck because they're not calling nobody out that's supposed to be leading the way. What y'all got to say? Well, y'all like this one? I don't want to hear that. Salute to the early birds. Salute to the early birds. Well, let me talk to my family, man. Let me talk to the family. Go into the chat real quick. Athletic Mind, what's up with you? Kareem Akbar, you know what I'm doing. You know how I get down. Define Irony, what's happening, Captain? The historian is in the house. What's up, Marky Dan? What's up? There you go, J Hardcore in the building. When I'm done, y'all make sure y'all go over to J Hardcore, but I ain't gonna kill y'all too much. Cause I know Jay might have some bandages over there, you know, to tighten y'all up after I get finished cutting up on y'all like I'm Jazzy Jeff on the turntables, because y'all keep running around here with all this soft man stuff. Keep on getting out here and whining. Keep sweat asses. Something just ain't right. And y'all keep on talking this nonsense. Hey, Hardcore, do you hear this nonsense? Judge Polo, what I need you to do when you have court, your next court appearance, Judge Polo, I need you to bring this to question for the people, because they have simply, I don't know the words to use, but they have changed the definition of the A side, Judge Polo. And I know what the definition of the A side means. They fight you. I want to fight you. Like, oh, the A side don't give nobody an opportunity, then it's a sense and put their Hancock on paper and the other one don't. That's just like when Dan Crawford that. Oh, what? For those who don't know, what you talking about? Don't get tongue-tied. Oh, yeah, I know. Now, what you mean? Oh, yeah, y'all want to go way back. Didn't I tell y'all about going way back? See, it's just like to talk with this history stuff. Y'all want to go all the way back. Just like you trying to find your DNA and to find out who you really are, but instead of going with what's most recent, they taking your stuff and taking it all the way back. You ain't got to go that damn far back to see what time is going on. Shit, you go too far back, you might be. He said, I'm no offer. But what's wrong? I think these guys should want it also. They should supposed to want it also. What are you talking about? Ain't that how Floyd became the A side? Did Floyd wait till Oscar De La Hoya call his ass out? Did Oscar have to call Floyd out first? From the last time I checked, when Floyd was the B side and he was comfortable with being the B side, he ain't sending none of that goofy stuff. I love boxing, BBO. I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody. I love the sport. And guess what? If your favorite fighter was in this position right now, I would be speaking the same for your favorite fighter. Don't play with me, man. I'm trying to have you sit down and eat your turkey without your butt being hurt, my man. I ain't playing around with no damn body. I love boxing. And let me make this clear so I won't keep repeating myself. I don't really give a F about these. And what I'm saying, because I've been watching this. Sport. I've been studying this sport way before these damn fighters, bro. You could put all the cats in there all you want, but I tell you what, I got a cat that fits you. I got a cat that could put on your head and twist your head off with all that nonsense you trying to bring, big baby, bro. I ain't having that, man. So, I'm just being honest. But see, I wish I could say the same thing about your favorite fighter. Oh, no, yes. I'm glad. No, BBO. Put the highlight back on those caps right there. All those hats that you put up there, highlight that right now, God damn it. Oh, yeah. Now, BBO, wait a minute. You think, now, BBO, what I need to say to you, my man. See, I was trying to be nice. Trying to let you slide on feast day, but you just keep on doing it. What I'm gonna tell you was all those cats is finding out that your boy Emiliano Vargas is capping. He waiting until he moves up to a weight class to call out Abdullah Mason. Now that's cap and that's a damn duck. Talk about that. Why did Emiliano Vargas call out Abdullah Mason after he moved up to 140 pounds? Why? For the rest of the damn show, I leave that cat right up there. Leave those hats right up there. Yeah, leave them hats right up there, because this bud is for you. And we ain't smoking it, we roasting it. Leave that there. Because right now, you just got the Captain America Award of the day. See, I was on everybody else's tail. We're trying to change the narrative of the A side and all that, speaking the truth. But since we're going to be on Captain, Emiliano just pulled a cat. Why did he do that pump faking move, bro? Why did Emiliano do that? And see, this is what's wrong with boxing right now. This is wrong with the sport right now. Whole lot of capping. And the capping ain't coming from the people. The capping ain't coming from the people that you blaming. The capping and all the absence and all the no whispers is coming from the people that you say don't do none of these things. Now, okay, well, the Lord, hey, you can take that down now, but we know you get the capping award today because Emiliano cap, and you need to apply some pressure to Emiliano's behind, because Emiliano had you psyched out like they had everybody else psyched out that he really wanted the parts of Abdullah Mason, but he leave the weight class. Or did you know he left the weight class and called him out? You probably knew that. Yo, you probably knew that. But you can take the cap off of there. I didn't settle that already. No need to travel back down again. I'm gonna keep this moving like easy flowing traffic. That's what I'm going to do. So now with all these other things going on, some of these guys is not looking like the guys that we thought they was going to look like. It's just that simple. Blame them. They're the ones that got to look like that. Don't get all mad because they've been disappointing. Yeah. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, goodness. But yeah, these are the things that are going on that y'all keep on, having a problem with. I don't understand why. How did y'all hardcore boxing fans become so soft all of a sudden? What's wrong with y'all? I know things is not going accordingly the way you want them to go, but you're not the one that get to make that call. That I know. He just pulled the fraud move. I'm appalled. But he's capping. So if he capping about that, then I know he don't want no parts of the Davis brothers. Because they was asking for, yeah, what about that? Huh? Y'all want to talk about capping? What about that one there? What happened with the Vargas brothers? Getting with the Davis brothers, because we know the Davis brothers is serious at least. Overall, we know the Davis brothers is serious. We relax until they come in here and sit back and talk my ish.
Yo, my man Crush got a Obama phone or something. I don't know. But we in the building. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat.
He moved to 140 BVO. Now I was with you on all that BVO, but to come to find out that his call out to Mason is after he decided to move to 140 pounds. So what is he calling him out? Is he saying, yo, meet me at 140 pounds? Because that's the only way that his call out can be saved. Because if he not asking him to come up to 140 pounds, which I don't know why he would do that anyway, because you think he's just gonna go up and follow you like that? I don't know. And let me tell y'all something. If these young fighters start moving around like that, that's y'all goddamn fault. Because that's what y'all been wanting people to do. Follow people around. Follow people around. Oh, he need to fight him. He gotta follow him. No, he don't. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you delusional-minded people of mine. I'm really starting to feel some type of way. I'm starting to think somebody's been drugging y'all. Got a battery pack in your back or something. Exactly, Define Irony. I'm a fan of the sport first. I keep on trying to tell these fools. So they think that my passion is about that I'm a fanboy of these fighters. No, I'm like this about everything. You know what I mean? Everything. I mean, some people been around and been on YouTube since I've been talking boxing. And they'll tell you, no, he's just like that about the sport, period. I don't give my favorite fighters extra energy or extra credit because I don't do none of that. I don't. And they know that, but they just like to play with me. I don't do that. I don't show no favoritism. I ain't no fanboy. I mean, I don't have a celebrity crush. I ain't going through none of those things like they going through. Yeah, he's the favorite. You know, I had a taste of that lifestyle. You know, I lived that lifestyle somewhere for about 2.5 years. So, they ain't celebrities to me. They just athletes. That's it. Okay, well, you did some shit. I did some shit too. You know what I'm saying? How many people that you know in your neighborhood from the ghetto that winds up performing on an Arsenio Hall show that you know personally? I don't like to brag about my ish. I'm just making a point. How many people from your neighborhood you know, or you know, one of your folks' neighborhood that actually made it to Hollywood and perform Arsenio Hall show? But this not about me and what I did. We talking boxing. This ain't about my accolades, all right? But I'm using what y'all cry about on everyday basis, and I'm just making a final case out of it to close the curtain on things because a lot of these things we keep Going back to, we don't need to keep revisiting the same things. So I'm trying to help y'all little asses get the hell away from it because it's other stuff to talk about. So like I said, since the big problem is, since y'all want to change the definition of a damn duck, then okay. So every A-side in boxing, or everyone in boxing that would be an A-side to an opponent, is a damn duck. But y'all not going to talk about how it's supposed to be done, aren't you? Y'all not going to do that. And why would you anyway? Why would you? I ain't going to rub it in your face. Oh, he was right. I know I'm right. Say something negative about Tank. Oh, you want me to flip the script, Marky? Then I could do that too. Because this thing's negative, I can say about Tank Davis. You know what I mean? I tell you what. Tank Davis got a goddamn height problem. He too damn short. You know what I mean? He's too damn short. I'm gonna tell you, listen, y'all. Real talk. I'm gonna look at y'all while I'm saying, because I'm up here checking out the comments at the same time. Real talk, I'm about to tell y'all something. Tank Davis is too short for the sport of boxing. And I'm gonna tell you why he too damn short. I met Pernell Whitaker, yes. Top 5 dead or alive. One of my favorite tacticians. The true master of defense. I met him back when I was dancing for 3 times dope. Met him in Virginia somewhere. Now I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Me and Sweet Pea mother has the same exact birthday. May her rest in peace, Miss Whitaker. July the 27th. That's our birthdays. How I know? Because Pernell told me. You know, when we was out in Virginia doing our thing, Sweet Pea came to a couple of shows. You know, the boxers, they always, you know, they love hip hop. And actually, Pernell Whitaker was having sex with a female that we brought on the road with us. And the thing is, they told him, they said, yo, Sweet Pea, that's what EST and them told Sweet Pea. They said, listen, man, you gotta go talk to my dancing crush. He said, what about? He said, yo, the boy love boxing. So when he came, he said, yo, I heard you love boxing. I said, well, you know, I just can't talk, and I got some experience. I had some training and stuff like that. Know how it is to have the head guard on it, and you know, you get hit and shit go lopsided and all that. I know about the head guard on, but it can't stop your nose from bleeding. I know about all that because you know why I put that shit on and hit people and got hit. So, no long story short, and so he said, how old are you? I was like 19, man. I said, man, I want to be a professional fighter, man. It's that and I said, but I want to start at 19. And you know what he said? He said, you wouldn't be good for the sport. This is what he said. He said, you wouldn't, the sport wouldn't be good for you. He said, because of your height. And I said, okay. The shortness. He said, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to go but so far with your shortness. Then you're gonna get a whole lot of criticism and stuff like that. That's what he said. You know what I mean? He ain't like saying like, oh, you garbage and nothing like that, because he never seen me fucking fight. You know what I mean? And I was like, I get it. Because when I look at certain fighters, I say, man, only this guy was a little taller. You know what I mean? So by him, because Tank is actually my height. I'm 5'5". Tank is like 5'4". I'm 5'5". So being 5'5" at the time, and that's the max height I'm gonna get, I knew exactly where Sweet Pea was coming from. I mean, but you know, this is part of the reason why this dude gets so much going on him, and I don't understand y'all. I don't understand y'all at all. Y'all, why y'all put so much pressure on the smaller people? Ain't got nothing. This ain't about Tank Davis. Why do y'all always put more pressure on the smaller people in boxing than y'all do with the bigger people? Y'all do this ish all the time. But I tell you why. I already know why. You know why y'all put the pressure on those smaller people? Because those smaller people is just as talented and good as those bigger ones. And they'll probably be more successful in a challenge. That's why. That's why y'all do that, and y'all can't help y'all damn selves. What D-Free? Marky, you make stuffed iguana for Thanksgiving. Oh, well. Well, at least that's something. Y'all crazy. Say something. Yeah, Marky, you want me to say some more negative stuff about Tank? Tank start off too slow for me. I mean, Tank Davis don't talk enough. He don't let me know his plans too much. He don't let me know his plans enough. You know, but I mean, right now, it ain't too much bad I can say about him because he did something that I wanted him to do. I wanted to break away from Mayweather, and I wanted him to start, picking better opponents for himself than what Floyd was picking for him. But yeah, y'all with this nonsense, man. I ain't got time for it. Y'all too soft, but hurt, man. He said, D-Free, that's racist. Oh, and another thing I want to touch on too. I got a lot to touch on, and y'all can come up and join me at any time if y'all like, man. It's Turkey Day, you know what I mean? And I'm chilling like a villain. I'm just talking about multiple things in the sport. I'm not going to stay on one subject because there's a lot to cover. Now, next thing I want to talk about is the fight that's coming up between Paro and Richardson Hitchens. And of course, I seen the face off. I watched the face off and everything, and I don't know. I don't think Hitchens is going to beat Paro. I could be wrong. I could totally be incorrect. But I don't think Hitchens is going to beat Paro. When I was watching the face off, I'm looking at Hitchens and I'm paying attention to him. I'm watching him. And I'm reading his body. I'm watching his eyes. Long story short, that don't sound like a guy that's really confident like that. And then some of the things he was saying to Paro didn't make sense. Because he's making it seem like that he can punch. He making it seem like that he packs a punch like that. We know Hitchens don't pack a punch. So he thinking since he's seen Paro get dropped or get stunned or something, he think he can do it. But do he realize that, Paro, the time he got dropped by somebody that punched much harder than himself? That punch harder than Hitchens. So I'm looking at him, I'm like, I like the kid, I like Africa, I like to call him Africa. You know what I mean? I like Africa, but Africa's one of those guys I don't think is going to really be that good unless he gets to improving as the year goes. Like if he wind up learning a good lesson off a loss and it helps in improving. You know what I mean? He has gotten better since the loss. Like for instance, that's one thing I can say about Canelo Alvarez. You know that since that loss to Floyd, he has improved. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what Hitchens. I don't know, man. And I think Paro is game and Paro's so relaxed. See, they the ones you gotta watch out for. Even though some of the loud people, they really can be about that life or that work like that, but a lot of times they really don't. I mean, they be, they be louder than what they can actually do with their hands. They be louder than their hands. They do more with their mouth than they can do with their hands. And I'm starting to think that is something that is going on with Richardson Hitchens. And then being at a weight class where you're gonna need hey, D-Free, what happened? That's a good question. Hey, I like that, BBO. I like that. Crush, what happened to your backflip you were supposed to do? Hey, you noticed that? Hey, let me tell y'all something. D-Free, highlight that, BBO. D-Free, that's a good question. D-Free, listen, I'm gonna tell everybody something, right? That's the worst thing Like, to be honest with y'all, I didn't like the performance. I only just like the fact that I was on there because the way that they went about, like the Arsenio Hall show, when we went on the Arsenio Hall show, it was really legitimately a last minute thing. Like when I mean last minute, like straight out of nowhere, it was just like that. And we didn't have time to prepare enough because we was already on a tour. So we got pulled off a tour. We was doing a down south tour. So we was doing the Carolina. Sorry about that. We was doing the Carolinas, North and South Carolina. What else we did? It was North, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, DC, only 2 parts of Georgia. All right, so we had got pulled off right after the show, and I just had injured my calf. Like the show before that, I actually fell off the stage and shit. I fell off the stage, so my whole leg was swelled, my right leg. So after the show, I'm sitting in my hotel and I'm trying to ice it down because we was about to supposedly get back on the road to head back to Georgia. No, we was in Georgia and we was about to go to South Carolina. So minimum joint, just had a little groupie in there, just got some, let off some vitamin C and all that. And the next thing you know, we get a phone call, yo, I need you and Otis to come down to this room right now. We gotta have a meeting. I'm like, we don't normally have meetings like when we out on a roll unless it's an emergency. You know what I mean? And we didn't have any emergencies that heavy at the time. So we go down there and it was like, I don't know how to tell y'all, but y'all need to shake off what y'all got going on. If you got a chick in your room, they gotta go. And I'm like, what's the problem? Well, we've been taken off the tour, and then in the next 3 hours from right now, we're going to be boarding a plane to go to California for the Arsenio Hall show, right? And I'm like, hey, so what song are we doing? Now, the song Funky Dividends that we performed, whenever they did that song live, we don't dance off that song. So let alone that routine that we was doing, D-Free, that shit was just made to fuck up, D-Free. If y'all notice, go back and watch it. Listen to the song. Look at the routine and the steps. That routine wasn't right for the song. Because like I said, normally whenever he performed that song in concert, that's when me and my man Otis, may him rest in peace, my dance partner. That's when we get to take our little break. We sit back and we get ready to do the next thing that we do. So we never made a routine for that song. Now, mind you, I fell off stage, my calf was still swelled. So we didn't have no warm-up. The only thing we did, we only practiced the routine before we left Georgia. So we only rehearsed that shit in a couple hours that we was there, and they told us we gotta rehearse and then get on the plane. So then when we got to California, we never rehearsed that shit again. So when we went to the Arsenio Hall show, you gotta, get the makeup and all that shit is long. That means you be there for hours before you even get to filming. He's just sitting back there and this, that, other. The whole time we not planning it. So we didn't even know like how compact the stage was. So normally when we come out in shows, we either both do a flip or we got a routine with what we call under up. And what he would normally do, he'll come across, he'll do a front somersault. And then when I'm coming from the opposite way, what I used to do a tumble move. I did a tumble roll and then I donkey kick up. You do a roll like, when you do a regular roll and then when you come out the roll, you donkey kick up. So by the time we meet in the middle, of the stage, by the time we get there, when I donkey kick up and he come off that flip, when I come up, I'm tossing him back into the air. So soon when I come off the donkey kick and he lands on the flip, I got him. He's going to put his shit right here. And soon when he lands, I throws him like that. And he does a double joint. And then when he come down, when he lands behind me, and I normally pull him through my damn legs. So when we seen that, I said, yo, we can't do that. And he knew it. So I said, yo, I can't do that, because if I do that in that little small space, we gonna be fucked up. So I'm like, damn, what you gonna do? And because I didn't have no protection on, because we had shorts, so I had another move I could have done, but it would just fuck my whole leg up. So that's why I ain't get to do the motherfucking flip, man. But that shit, I'm trying to tell you, it was a very great experience for me. But I would tell you, that was the most blue moment of being on the road. And y'all would think that would be my highest moment because it's the Arsenio Hall show. No, it's just one of the highest because it's monumental. But compared to all the other places we went, I didn't fucking like it, bro. I didn't like it. You know what I mean? But just to get on there and the people from your neighborhood, they support you. And I was even telling them, I said, yo, did y'all see we was a little messed up? That whole thing was bad, D-Free, because then when you think about it, go back and watch it again. It was some parts where, man, this motherfucker was not on the same count. You know, everything's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever your count sequence is. So if I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, back. But when I say 1, he's already on 3. So he's already doing it. He's doing the third step instead of doing the first step. I'm like, okay. But see, this is what happens when you don't prepare right. And I think what they should have did when they got that call and they said, you know, Harrison told them, you know, Clive Davidson, because that's the label that they was on. And then they got once they got signed to a major label, they was at Arista. So yes, at Arista Records, I got to see some people. Didn't get a chance to be around them, but I got a chance to see some people. See Whitney Houston a couple times. You know what I mean? I think the group still got a picture of all of us in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy, but yeah, they did that, and that's when things changed for them the better. But yeah, that was that's the only performance I really didn't like because we didn't prep right for it. But we was trying to ask them, could we do another song? We wanted to do the other single, the Giddy Up, that was more, you know, up tempo. I mean, we had a routine down pat to that. You know what I mean? Like if we would have did the Giddy Up or Once More Year, the dope stuff, we would have effed that joint up crazy. You know what I mean? We would have smashed and shit, but because of Funky Dividends, it's really not a routine song, but you can make it that. Now, mind you, we would have had a little more time for it, then a better choreography, you know, a better routine would have been made for it because, you know, that was like more so a chill song. It wasn't a song that you dance to. You can't play that song in the club. Cruising down the street with my old boy Boo, laying back. You can't dance off of that. You know what I mean? So if you want to add choreograph and dancing to it, it has to be like a more settled, formal type of dance. You know, we would have had to mix up some shit. Like, excuse my name, we would have to mix up. That was supposed to have some temptation steps in it. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You ain't supposed to be doing all that. You're supposed to be doing this shit. You know, like the little, you know, the little Jackson 5 shit. Then you add your own little spin to it. That's the type of routine that the song needed. But we still got to take blame for that because our minds wasn't working fast enough to put that type of routine to it. Because we would have came up with the perfect routine, it would have turned out right. But it didn't. So that's what happened, D-Free. So I'm glad you asked that. I never shy away from telling you guys that. But hell yeah, that's what happened. But Nonetheless, that's a milestone for the man. Yo, big greater building, you know. So, um, Marky Dan, he has power, but it ain't all like that. Yeah, don't ever follow up. He's all right. You say, what do I think about Robisi and Espinoza too? Ooh. Hey, Define Irony. Make sure you subscribe to the channels, both channels. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure you come back. Big Gray in the building. What's happening, brother? To the early bird squad, happy turkey day to my folks. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, Robisi and Espinoza too. That's fireworks. And I'm glad you brought that Define Irony, because you know what? No one has talking about that yet. So ain't that something? So yeah, we got that. That's gonna be a good one now. Who I think gonna win that fight? Yes, it is, Marky Dan. That's an all-out featherweight war. I don't know. I might have to call it, say 50-50. I might have to say 50-50 on that, man. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. So make sure y'all watch that fight, man. Make sure y'all watch that fight. Marky Dan historian, yes. And thanks to Define Irony, yes, because that's not a fight. That fight not even being spoken about. See, this is what's wrong when we invest too much time on subjects that shouldn't even still be talked about. You know what I mean? Because of that, because why are we going to keep people names alive or keep people names active when they are not active? You know what I mean? Yeah, Define Irony. Yeah. But you know what? The reason why I call it 50-50 is because you can never count Robisi out. But I feel where you coming from. Listen, I don't have a problem with what you said. Not at all. I don't have a problem with what you said at all. But yes, yeah, that's definitely something to talk about. That's definitely something. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. Yes, good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, sir. So what else we got on the menu? What else we got on the menu this morning? Okay. Yeah. Let's get to it. I got something else to talk about. So I want to talk about Mr. Shakur Stevenson, more so talk about Schofield. Yeah, let me talk about that a little bit. I spoke on it, but I ain't really speak on it. You know what I mean? I spoke on it, but I ain't really speak on it. So it seems to me that Schofield is capping. See, this is the type of stuff I be talking about. This is the type of stuff I be talking about. People be on some bullshit. I ain't got time for clout chasing. I only got time for replacing. You know what I mean? I only got time for replacing. You trying to move a person out of the spot they in so you can get in that spot. And once again, kind of heard that, there's another duck for Shakur. Another duck for Shakur. That's what it seemed like to me. That it's not going to happen. Then, of course, it did happen. This happened. Zepeda made a lot of y'all bite that damn bait. And we all should have known better. We should have known better. And some of us, they knew better. That's why they didn't even fall for the okie doke when the talk started developing about Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda. Because remember, Zepeda been up that Shakur smoke. I mean, with that being said, now check this out. Check this out. Now, with that being said, 135, in my honest opinion, this is not fact. In my honest opinion, 135, Shakur and Tank don't need to be there. Yeah, you ain't think I was going to say that. Oh, so what you saying, Crush? Takes your move up? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he going to move up? No. If he stays at 35, do I kill him? I'm going to let him kill himself. I'm going to let him kill himself, and then I get him. See, that's what I do. I wait until fighters put themselves put themselves on the firing line, and then I let them have it. I don't crucify fighters and all that before it's needed. I don't do none of that. You know what I mean? That's why my cooks be so nice, because I'm not wasting it. But yeah, just think about it for a minute. Now we already seen for a fact that both of these men now, not one over the other, I don't do that. We have seen, no matter if you're a fan of Tank or Shakur or not, we have seen both of these men call out some people, give some people an opportunity, and they froze, they ducked, they backed down. Right? The both of them. Now, I will agree with everybody with saying, well, they need to be getting at each other next. Right? Yeah, they should. Are they going to do it? Hopefully. Because I don't want this to be another fight on to the fights that we're not going to see. I don't want that to happen, because there's already some fights that's simply not going to happen, and I've been telling you guys that. Because y'all put too much into these guys being the second coming of the four kings, and they ain't did none of that shit yet. Ain't all of them ain't fought each other. All of them ain't fought each other. But those four kings, they did fight each other. Not, oh, someone fought the same opponent and not each other. You know what I mean? But recently, these guys have fought the same opponent that somebody else had fought. They just haven't fought each other. So they got to do something about that. And they need to do it ASAP. But right now, 135, y'all. 135? That's not yo, listen. 135 right now is the young bull weight class. People, 135 is the young bull weight class now. Yeah, 135 is the young bull's weight class. I mean, because when you look at it, even you can look at it from the age standpoint, right? I get that. But, you know, it is what it is, Cannon. It is what it is. So it's really, when you look at outside the Tank, whoever else, after that, we know that Bob Arum Top Rank has over 70% of 135. And one thing that Bob is always good is, for what, people? Always having the best young prospects. That hasn't changed yet. Top Rank still has some of the best young prospects in the sport. And 135 is a Bob Arum weight class. And then when you really pull the layers back on everything at 135 pounds, like I said, Top Rank has most of the fighters. And guess what? They are relatively young. So, like I said, fighters got to start moving when they need to. Now, you have fighters that can't move but so far, or don't want to go but so far. But the ones who need to move on, like going into other weight classes, when a weight class is no longer a fit for them, they got to keep it moving. Know what I mean? So, like I said at the beginning of this conversation, like, I don't know what to say, but Tank and Shakur needs to fight each other next. After Tank fight Roach, I don't know what the hell Shakur popping off after this Roach thing. And they need to do something. Shakur need to find up somebody that's going to get in the ring with him, this, that, and the other. Him and Tank go handle their business. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, if this fight between Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson doesn't happen, you know who gets the fault? The both of them. It's not going to be all Shakur's fault. It's not going to all be Tank's fault. If those two dudes don't get in the ring, it's both of their fault. So I don't want to hear nobody talk about he duck. Because if you, Shakur duck Tank, he duck Tank, and Tank duck Shakur, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pull it, and I'm going to call it fair. So y'all already, I'm giving y'all warns up. If those two don't fight each other right after their next match, and we still got to find out who Shakur's going to fight. They got to get at each other. No, all of the weight don't go on damn Tank, and all of the weight don't go on Shakur. They both evenly got to make it happen. But, who's saying that might not already be in the damn works? Because how do you normally get a fight done? By what? By how? People, how do we get fights done? How do we negotiate? By doing what? When you on social media, you handling it off the grid. We know this already. So we already know when people's out here, we know they pump faking. Unless we can go find the evidence that, oh yeah, this source saying it, that source saying it, all the sources getting it right. No clickbait, none of that stuff, because a lot of sources be out on some clickbait and stuff, which I don't be falling for. I know which sources to trust, and I know which sources that to be entertained by. You know what I mean? But that fight needs to be next. So if anything that y'all should be talking about at 135 pounds, you know, leave Tank alone. Stop talking about Roach. He's fighting Roach. Get the freak over it. That's it. Worry about what he's going to do. Don't even worry about what he's going to do. Just wait. You don't like Roach? Okay, but that's the fight he's getting, damn it. Blame the people that turned it down when the opportunity. Y'all not doing that, though. Y'all not doing that. And that's wrong to Tank. And at the same time, when people turned down Shakur, that was wrong. They was wrong to Shakur. Now, I don't want to get into, who Shakur ducked. I'm not talking about that. Because is he ducking anybody right now? No. He's not ducking anybody right now. So I don't care about if he ever ducked somebody before. I'm worrying about right now. Is he ducking anybody now? No. Just, bullshitting around and see who he's going to get in the ring with. That's all that is. That's all that is, people. No more, no less. But that's what needs to be happening. Do things according to the way they're supposed to happen. You know? That's how I feel about it. Exactly, Casey boy. He said, what was the first Thanksgiving like with the Pilgrims and Indians? I heard you were the first to betray the Indians. Damn, why you messing with my man? What is wrong with my folks in the chat? My early birds, why y'all crazy, man? I'm gonna start calling y'all the crazy birds. Let me see what they talking about in the chat. You know what I mean? Marky Dad and my man, damn it, man. Having fun, man. Have a good old fun. That's what I'm talking about, man. But shoot. Let me see. We had an hour and 10. I got a little bit more time. You know what I mean? Actually, I can kind of rock out until I get the hell up out of here. But I know people better show up on time because I'm getting up out of the joint. So, the building is not open. Only, security would be in the building. So whoever's supposed to have their ass at 8 o'clock, they better have their ass at 8 o'clock, Capo. And it's raining hard, so it looks like Wiz Khalifa. Where you at, my brother? Where you at right now? You at work, or you up there helping cook, or you pretending to be cooking? I hope none of y'all not burning anything down. Now, if your wife or your lady, somebody gave you duty to cook something, if you overcook it, don't blame me. Talking about it's Crush fault. Nope, don't blame me. Y'all trying to use me as y'all escape route, and then y'all women and stuff would be wives would be mad at me. Nope. If you watch and listen to me, you still better be paying attention to that timer. I don't want nobody to burn any food, man. I don't want nobody to burn any food, you know. But yeah, it'll get better later, I guess. I guess it'll get greater later, you know. I guess it will get greater later, y'all. But who knows? I'm not too sure about that, you know. But look, I know Jay Hardcore. I think the brother's coming on. Judge Polo, think he's coming on this morning. Don't forget, we got a raffle. Matter of fact, run a commercial, please. Yes. Once again, the JBT is back with another raffle. $5 single chance, 5 for 20. The more that you put in, the better you make your chances of winning. And this time, this giveaway is the pot. So cash and dash. So this time the winner would get some cash, and then he can dash and come back around when the next raffle makes itself available. Yes, 50-50 raffle, $5 for a single chance, 5 for 20. Make sure you send your chances to win to $ JBT Network 1. Once again, a $ JBT Network with the number 1. That's the Cash App that you send your deposits to have a chance to win. So JBT has been looking out for the community because the community has been looking out for the JBT, and that's what's up. So the community has been giving and they giving back, you know. So they had a couple of cool things that they gave out so far. Phone, a laptop, and some other stuff. So right now it's about the cash, and we all can use some extra money, period. I don't give a damn. I can have $1 trillion in my pocket. I can still use some extra damn money, you know. So some extra money up for the holiday is good. Extra money, period. Don't necessarily have to be for the holiday. Extra money is good, period, folks, because it's always going to be a little more extra than what you already have in your pocket. So you don't necessarily have to come through and only be, you know, available during the holidays. You know, that hopefully that opportunity presents itself anytime out of the year. Because like I said, we can always use a little extra cash, even though we might not be able to go but so far with the extra cash. But yes, so take your chances, y'all. Take your chances. And then if you win, be nice to somebody. Be nice to somebody. Treat somebody to something. You know what I mean? Take them out on a date or something. You know? Yeah. So how y'all going to spend your Thanksgiving like us guys normally do? You know, the fam or Dolo, and you sit back and you watch the sports. And it seems like that is going to be a very dark, wet Thanksgiving. So great day to be inside watching sports and you spending time with your family. That's a good thing. So I'm wishing everybody a very, very good family day, because that's what I like to call Thanksgiving, family day. So I'm wishing everybody a very, very, very peaceful and prosperous Thanksgiving, man. However you celebrate it, whatever you're that you're cooking. Some people do things different. Some people is not with the traditional Thanksgiving feast. Some people do something different. They may do seafood, you know, or you know, different stuff, you know, seafood, all different type of things. This year, some people switch up. We're not gonna have a turkey on the table, but we might have deer, you know. So there are a lot of switching up and things like that. So that's good too to be creative with the holiday, you know. So like a couple years ago, excuse me, one of my neighbors, their Thanksgiving 2022 was a Caribbean themed Thanksgiving. So it was they made nothing but Caribbean food. No, not just from Jamaica, but you know, food from the islands, period. And some of it was pretty good. You know, they had food for Jamaica, uh, Barbados, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because the family on my block there, they're a bunch of islanders, you know what I mean? So that was pretty decent. And, you know, just to go see a whole different Thanksgiving setup, especially different from the traditional setup, is pretty decent, man. Pretty decent, you know? And I wonder how people spend Thanksgiving in the parts of the country or the continent, because it's not a country, or the continent to where the weather is warm. Like, you know, we over here in the East Coast, we know what a winter Christmas feel like, 'cause we get winter. But then when you somewhere, you know, on a continent, and you somewhere where the weather is about 70 degrees all year round, it's kind of funny that when holiday time come around, that weather still be what it is in that area instead of switching up and actually being the weather for whatever holiday and season that it is. So it's kind of strange. I'll be wondering, like, you know, those places where it's real high, y'all really putting together a Thanksgiving, or y'all more so having like a cookout style joint? Because you know, some places you get that grill all year. Let me see what y'all got. See what we got here. Yes, sir, J Hardcore. So listen, yeah. So listen, y'all, I am about to, you know, get like silk and glide to the side, get up on out of the way. Judge Polo is coming up, y'all. So make sure y'all go over to Hardcore Boxing News with my brother J Hardcore, aka Judge Polo, aka I got that radio friendly voice, Barry White type. Watch the ladies, man. You know, I just add a little something on there for my guy. But look, I'm gonna shut this down because most likely I will see all of my early bird crew over there at J Hardcore. I'm about to do a couple things and make sure that I'm getting out here on time, or I'm gonna have some extra time, but I ain't gonna be here too damn long because I got things to do. So with that being said, man, be easy, be breezy. Love the family today like any other day, and just enjoy the company of your family. Enjoy eating some good food. You know, over a good energy. You know what I mean? Make sure the energy is dope. You know what I mean? So when you linking up with family and you know y'all doing y'all thing, hopefully nothing don't start, you know, fights break out and stuff like that, because sometimes those things happen. So this has been another fiery Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups, segment by yours truly, the Grumpy OG, the greatest man alive, the master of ceremonies. Crush the legend. Shout out to JBT. Shout out to TWT. Shout out to Anger Management. Shout out to everybody that's keeping the sport of boxing alive. And I should see y'all in about 34 minutes. Yo, where is my engineer? Engineer, where you at? I need my engineer. Let's go. Where's the engineer? Where I need him? Hey, Kareem Akbar, take us up on out of here, bro. And I will see y'all. Make sure y'all slide right over to Judge Polo for a Thanksgiving edition of The Breakfast Show with Hardcore Boxing, J Hardcore. And I know he's going to have a special meal for you guys this morning. So with that being said, I'm out of here and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
The JBT is giving away a bag for the holidays. That's right, a bag for the holidays. We're holding a 50-50 raffle and one lucky winner is going to win half of all the money collected. Entries are $5 each or 5 for $20. This raffle runs from now until December the 21st, and the winner will be announced on December 21st, immediately following the Alexander Usyk Tyson Fury heavyweight bout. So, cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. So enter early, enter often, and remember, one lucky winner will be awarded half of all the money collected. Another great contest brought to you by the JBT, Curtis Sewell, Treasurer.